1945. General Eisenhower's combined Allied armies forced the Rhine. In the south, General Bradley moves with 4 armies, the French 1st, the American 7th, 3rd, and 1st. General Hodges' American 1st Army bursts its Remagen bridgehead, sweeps eastward and north, meeting the 9th Army at Paderborn, encircling the Ruhr with pots of German Army Group C and H trapped in the pocket. To contain and reduce the powerful German forces trapped in the Ruhr. That's the mission of some of America's finest citizen soldiers, like these 1st Army combat veterans of Company K, 18th Infantry, 1st Infantry Division. The date, March 30th, 1945. The time, 0730. The place, near Solingen, Germany.
Sergeant, I'm new, just reporting. What's your captain's name?
CO is Lieutenant Johnson.
Lieutenant Johnson?
Captain was killed in the Aachen.
Take me to him.
What is it, Sergeant?
Another officer assigned, sir.
Lieutenant Kirkwood reporting, sir. As directed by this order.
What's your hometown, Lieutenant?
Goose Prairie, Washington, sir. Ever heard of it?
No, I don't suppose the Germans have either. Glad to have you, Kirkwood. This is Lieutenant White, the 1st Platoon.
I do.
Lieutenant Jones, the 2nd Platoon.
Glad to have him.
You had much combat?
A little, sir.
Well, you'll get some more today. We're moving right out. You'll take the 3rd Platoon Reserve. Now, here's the situation. Today's mission's not too complicated. We proceed north along this road to this high wooded ground overlooking the town. We take the high ground and hold it until further orders. That's our objective straight ahead.
They might not be up there.
That's where that artillery fire was coming from.
Artillery?
That's right, Kirkwood, artillery. I don't like the way that road disappeared. I've been told the area's been secured, but I don't believe it. I think there's a whole German infantry battalion up there.
They could be up there and you'd never see them.
All right. White, your 1st Platoon will take the left side of the road. Jones, 2nd Platoon on the right. I'll bring up the center with the tanks. Kirkwood, 3rd Platoon Reserve will follow the tanks. Questions?
You couldn't take a position like that with a whole regiment.
This isn't my idea, Kirkwood. We're going up there with a company and 2 tanks. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, we move out at 0800. Good luck.
Masters, we move out at 0800.
Yes, sir.
We're moving out. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. On your feet.
Let's go, man. Sie kommen den Hügel rauf. Lass fertig machen. Roadblock ahead. Hold one, I'll take a look. We're gonna run this tank right through it. I'll be with you all the way. If you get hung up, I'll guide you through. All right, let her go with everything she's got.
Sir?
Yes.
If we can get that cover ahead.
If that battalion is up there, this is where they'll hit us. Prepare for a frontal attack.
Macht euch fertig. Achtung, Nummer 1. Achtung, Nummer 2. Feuer!
plenty. Can't move. Men are digging in.
Must be that artillery Johnson was worried about.
I'll take him back.
Up there. You get an A-man back here. I'll go get him.
I'll get him.
I said get an A-man! 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 Hurry up! Third man. I'll go back and get him. Take this man back. Right.
First platoon's pinned down, sir. White's dead.
Tell Kirkwood to take the first platoon.
Yes, sir.
Machine guns. I'm going and get him.
But you won't.
It's not mine. You take over the platoon till I get back, understand?
Right, sir.
You been hit?
Got me a leg, neck, and arm.
I'll move the platoon up with the tanks. I'll get an A-man here back to you.
Jones?
Dead, sir.
You led that charge, Sergeant?
No, sir, he led us.
I'll take your platoon. Sergeant Kelly?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Masters returned his platoon. Get an aid man to him on the double.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
I'll need some aces tomorrow, Sergeant. Now get going. If I can yell loud enough, that man will get the Medal of Honor. All right, let's go.
All right, blow this tank out.
Gordon?
Yeah?
Letter from your girl?
No, for my sister.
What's so funny in it?
She wants to know that I see the art gallery in Paris.
You finished it?
Yeah, I've read it 3 times.
Go on up forward and relieve Adams. His wife just had a kid. He only read his but twice.
Okay.
They got Gordon! Gordon! Masters!
How about giving the men a rest? I don't dare. We've already lost a third of the company. We lose a lot more if we give the enemy time. Right now, there's a lot of fear and confusion up there. I don't want to break our momentum.
Yes, sir. We'll move right out.
You treat Sergeant Masters?
I tried to, sir, but one of his outpost men was injured. He broke away from me and went out to get him.
You got him?
Yes, sir. He didn't have a chance.
You'd better come with us on the first charge across the field. There'll be plenty of work for you on the other side.
Yes, sir. All right, let's move. It's paid for.
We'll isolate the command post and figure the best way to take it after we have the hill.
Right.
I'm placing a tank covering the west wall. We'll attack there. Spread your men in a perimeter around the clearing, each man armed with every automatic weapon you can find him. Understand?
Yes, sir.
I haven't had a chance to tell you yet, Kirkwood, so I'll tell you now. I was a little worried about you this morning. We're kind of a proud company. Been together ever since Africa.
I was worried myself.
I think you know what I'm trying to say. You did a good job this morning, and everybody in K Company's proud of you.
Thanks.
All right, get in position. We're going in.
Right. Good luck, sir.
last one, sir.
Thanks. We'll stay here till further orders.
The gang field home already.
On March 30th, Company K, 18th Infantry, 1st Infantry Division, added 3 of America's highest awards to its list of distinguished decorations. 2 posthumous Medals of Honor, 1 for Sergeant Masters and 1 for Lieutenant Jones, and a Distinguished Service Cross for First Lieutenant Clark Johnson, who already had 2 Silver Stars, and who, with a skeleton company of less than 150 citizen soldiers, took a patch of high ground where a German infantry battalion was dug in and took it against incredible odds.